Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Tuan Ani Hamizah binti Engku Muhammad, metric number A1666764. So in this presentation, me and my group members will be presenting on the topic Challenges of Learning Grammar Rules Faced by the Malaysian Second Language Learners. So as we all know here that English language is a universal language and it was used everywhere. And it was known as a native language in Canada, Australia, United Kingdom, and New Zealand. English language and grammar is a term that cannot be separated. And as we all know, grammar is also an important medium in English as it defines whether our English is right or wrong. Starting from the subject-verb agreement, tenses, modifiers, and others related grammar. As usage cited in 2018 from Widodo 2006, without learning the right grammar, the English that we use might be wrong and it is not getting better. In Malaysia, we acknowledge English as the second language as we already have our native language, which is Malay language. And there are also other languages such as Hokkien, Tamil, Cantonese, but learning English and grammar should not be an exceptional for us, and it is also an advantage for our future when we want to apply for a job. Possessing a good English proficiency within 4 skills, which is writing, listening, reading, and speaking, will help us get better chances in applying for any job, like I said just now. Besides, we can fix our grammar through our writing skills. It helps to improve our grammar skill as we can find it within our writing, such as from essay or from our report. On the other hand, teachers also should play part and improve their skills of teaching grammar in a fun way. So here is our objective of the study, which is to identify the challenges that the Malaysian second language learners face when they learn grammar. So for the next one is our statement of the problems. So as we all know that English language is acknowledged as a second language in Malaysia, but however, there are some communities in Malaysia that still use English language as their native language, and it is not a wrong action for them to acknowledge English language as their native language. And there are talks going around that saying, as said by Baharuddin and Yunus 2018 in their study, that English language learners confess that learning grammar is their biggest fears nowadays. Therefore, most of the second language learners are having difficulties when it comes to English language nowadays. It's all because of grammar learning, and they need to follow the grammar rules as it was. And they are also saying that people who become anxious when they heard about grammar and when they need to relate between English language and grammar rules, they are panicked. Moving on to our next topic, which is literature review. So I have chosen 4 literature reviews to be inserted in this presentation. The first one is from Darus and Subramanian. It was carried out in 2009, where their study was carried out on the secondary school students, in which the students use mother tongue language to speak among their friends or when they interact with their family and teachers. Their weaknesses showed through writing skills, and in their writing skills also it showed that there are many grammar mistakes. The most common mistake among them was determiner, subject-verb agreement, and the use of word be. And Darus and Subramanian used error analysis to analyze their mistakes. And the next one is a study carried out by Tabita and Kalajahi in 2013. The study was carried out on Form 4 and Form 5 students which situated in rural area, and their study was to oversee the use of word be in argumentative essay. And the result from their study showed that 23.46% out of 392 students make mistakes when use verb be. And next is a study by Hong 2016. The study was to oversee the second language learners' problem with verb-noun collocation. The analysis was done based on Wordsmith Tools version 3.0, and the results showed that the use of prepositions sometimes could be confusing to the second language learners. And the last literature review that I have chosen for our report is from Miles 2002. In this study, the writer stressed that second language learners often make mistakes in their writing skills. The use of capital letter in words that function as pronoun are mistaken as capital letters. And some students capitalize words that should not be capitalized, in which, for example, as the word God. So God here is a pronoun, so the G should be capitalized. That's all from me, so I will pass the next section to Fatiha. Thank you.